ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PressWarp.com. It is Friday, January the 13th, 2012. Well, the time bomb keeps ticking. War in the Middle East now appears imminent as the United States continues to build hospitals on a massive scale in Georgia. This all the while we have the President of the United States, Barack Obama, asking Congress for another $1.2 trillion because we're about to hit the debt ceiling level again. So the country is broke, we're bankrupt, and here we are starting all these wars, building hospitals in these other countries. It's all about destroying our society. This isn't about any peace or freedom. This is about racking up the United States credit card, implementing the police state, expanding the agenda's global means, and then they're going to pull the rug out from underneath the United States once they have their police state apparatus in place. So while you have all this going on, you have the economic implosion occurring in the United States. Weekly jobless claims reports came in more than expected. The weekly jobless claims rose more than expected. And this is just due to the holiday season winding down. The jobs that were short-lived throughout the holiday season, those are gone now. And one of the things that are striking about this is people were really optimistic. A lot of economists were really optimistic that a lot of the retail numbers were going to be higher this year and that the economy was actually improving. And with a lot of the numbers coming out is proving to be a different story. It's proving that the economy is actually deteriorating faster than what anyone had thought. And now the unemployment is starting to shoot back up dramatically. And we're going to start seeing these numbers climb increasingly throughout the next few weeks and months. There was a little break in the unemployment number. It dropped down to 8.5%. But that, too, is a false number put out by the government to make you feel better. The real unemployment is much higher due to the fact that people lost their unemployment insurance. This is all a game. It's all about warping your mind into believing that everything is okay and that I should just keep going on about my life because everything is getting better. When in fact, everything is not fine. It's getting worse by the day. You need to be preparing, folks. The economy is about to implode. They're about to launch the next war in the Middle East. And this war is not just going to be any war that we've been in over the past 20, 30 years. This is going to be full-scale global war, and it's going to affect all the economies around the world. It's going to affect food, energy prices. It's going to affect everything. It's going to affect how you live. It's going to affect everything anybody does on this planet on a daily basis. So while you have all this going on, the police state continues to expand and tighten its grip on the population. News article out today: police caught on video punching special needs woman in the face. Now, what happens is these people go overseas in the combat zone. They stay over there for about a decade, and then they bring them back. And if they're really warped from war, they'll give them a badge because they're ready to go. They're gung-ho. They're in a heightened state of readiness to go to war with the people. Now, I'm not saying a lot of police officers are bad, but most now really don't understand freedom. They understand being compartmentalized. So with all these ridiculous news stories coming out daily, it's really important that alternative media be supported more than ever. This is the only reason why the establishment whore media is being held to the fire, is because of alternative media. And it's only continuing to expand. And this is why they're scared. The establishment media is not going to cover the topics that are relevant because it's not part of their agenda. It's not part of the agenda of turning the population into slaves, basically. So it's really important to keep being informed. Check back with the PressWarp.com. We're expanding a lot of the news articles. We're expanding a lot of the subsections. Our archiving of the news articles on a daily basis is continuing to grow. It's a new website, so you kind of have to bear with some of the dead links. There are maybe some dead links on there, not a lot. Like, I do know that the PressWarp store still is not activated yet. There's still not the products on there, but those are coming really soon. a lot of good stuff coming to prepare for any type of national emergency, any kind of economic disaster. You'll be ready with the products that we're going to be putting on there, such as storable food. You'll have water filters, flashlights, solar powered generators. We got a couple that are going to be putting on there for really great prices. So keep checking back with PressWarp.com. Keep checking back for news updates on a daily basis, as we are going to be continuing to build our news database. We're going to be expanding and pushing out and fusing ourselves into the internet world and making ourselves known. We're also going to be expanding the PressWarp Educational Library, so that way it's a tool to use for people who are not awake. You can show your friends that are kind of brain dead, that are in a brain dead state of mind in their false reality. You can show them, and hopefully this will be the spark for them to go down the rabbit hole. Well, alright everybody, well, we'll have another audio update later on today, Friday the 13th, so just keep checking back later on today as the news develops throughout the day, and we'll have a longer update. We'll have more information pertaining to the war escalation, the economic implosion. So check back later on today, folks, after about 6 p.m., and we'll have that update up there for you. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.